Guys, you're watching a Shady Mob production. Make sure to follow the Shady Mob podcast where we break down all the latest content and talk about life. Please make sure to share, like, comment, and subscribe so you can be notified when the latest content drops.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. So we just finished watching Netflix's live action adaptation of One Piece episode 2, The Man in the Straw Hat, where in this episode, after Luffy, Nami, and Zoro all escape from Axe Hand Morgan's evil clutches, they get abducted by Buggy and his crew, and basically they are looking for a map of the Grand Line. And I don't know how, I didn't quite understand how Buggy knew that they had the map. Oh, actually, no. Buggy overheard them talking about the map, when he had them uh tied up and abducted when they first got him. Um, and then obviously the episode escalated a little bit. But to be completely honest with you, this episode was very slow in my honest opinion. I really thought it could have been a lot better executed. Considering in the East Blue saga, when we first meet Buggy, I honestly thought he was a very entertaining character, comedic relief character, yes, but his ruthlessness, his aggression, and the comedic aspect was what made Buggy great. The actor who portrays Buggy, I'm sorry if I don't know your real name, does a great job looking like Buggy, but I feel like he's lacking in the comedic sense in that aspect of things. The battle at the end was a bit underwhelming. Uh, Again, it wasn't a horrible episode. It was a good episode, but I also get frustrated when like little things when Luffy basically refers to Gold Roger going basically looking for his treasure all in one piece or whatever, all in a one piece.
Guys, have you heard? Nelson, tell the people.
Shady Mob Productions is an official affiliate of HBO Max. Click on the link in the description and sign up so you can watch hit series like Hard Knocks, Game of Thrones, and House of Dragons.
Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.
Or something like it was, I forget how the line went, but it's the One Piece, not in a One Piece or some shit like that. It frustrates me, just these little things. And then considering that the manga and the anime have been around for like over 20 years at this point, um there are aspects of the show that the live action adaptation of One Piece could retcon, since Oda didn't know where the story was going to go back 20 years ago to where it ultimately is. They could incorporate all the knowledge of what we do know is ultimately going to happen and incorporate that into the first season of the live action adaptation of One Piece, because ultimately what they're doing is they're staying true to the like East Blue arc, but they're missing a lot of like things that I guess have been retconned, right? Um, it's just little things like that stand out to me. I hated how we didn't get the lion. That was a big part of Buggy's crew. I guess CGI is expensive, especially when you're doing those scenes with Buggy, especially in this episode. Um, but other than that, it was a good episode so far. It's still starting off. We haven't really gotten into the beef of the series, or at least this arc, right? And we also get to catch up with Kobe and Helmeppo, who basically are now cadets in the Marines. And then Kobe has an interaction with Garp. Basically Garp asks him that, oh, how are you here? You're not supposed to be here. And then Kobe basically just opens up. I thought that scene was cool. It was properly executed. Yes, I understand they're cutting out a lot of filler, just because it is supposed to be faster paced. Um, but other than that, this episode it takes out a lot of filler and gets you to the point, but it still felt extremely slow in the execution. It was honestly putting me to sleep, as you guys could probably tell in the live stream. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the live action adaptation of One Piece. And we will actually be right back after these messages with some what to watch.
We'll be right back. Guys, if you're into sports, wrestling, or just need some positivity and motivation, check out N1 from the End Zone and click on that subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.
Guys, join me, Alex the Man Angelov, and check out A&A Radio, where we're going to be talking about the latest and greatest financial news, investments, banking, and personal finance. Check out the channel, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.